and I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Okay. So as you know, it's this session is more about how do we make poster or leaflet on canva.com. So it's one of the websites. We're going to see that quickly. The first thing is register on canva.com. So what are the steps involved? So we're going to look at that. So let me show you that. One second. So if you go on a canva.com, because I'm already registered, so I have opened on another browser just to show you guys. Basically, it's simple, canva.com, canva.com. And then you put your name. For example, I put my name here, and then what I do. So if, let's say I pretend to be a student, and then at that point of time, I say, get started, it's free. And then you put your email, password, not a robot, very, very simple, and sign up with the email. I think you may get an email, and then you have to just verify that, most likely. You can sign up with Google, and I think Facebook as well, I believe. But that's roughly it is. It's very simple, straightforward sign up process. I'm not going to sign up because I already have done that in the past. So that's how you register. So you see on this screen, I already logged in into canva.com. And it has some of my work which I have done in the past. So that all come as well. So when you make the designs, they are there. You can also create the folders, if you want to put certain design on certain things, like, all MMUK related work or designs I've done in the past is in one folder. And then I can share this particular folder with the specific people, the team members, effectively, if they want to make edit or they want to do it themselves. So straightforward. Okay, so that's the very first step, register on the canva.com. I don't want you to do this now, but obviously after the session, if you want to try your own, you can do that. It's very straightforward. When we make any poster, any leaflet or card or whatever, we need to understand why are we making it. So what exactly it is. Is it a greeting card? Is it a birthday invitation? Is it a book cover? So a lot of people are writing books nowadays.
Papa, I did it, by the way. I did it. It's okay, I did it. You don't know how to do the... You didn't do it this time.
Excellent. And if you're writing a food menu, it's a poster for an event, or you're making some marketing material for your own business. So that's how sort of, you need to know why you are doing it. 1 second, I'll just put everybody on a mute for 1 second. So mute all, and that. Okay. So you need to know why are you doing this, and then why are you making it, whatever the creative work you're doing, or poster, leaflet. Who is it for? So you need to understand your target audience. Simply, is people going to see your poster physically? So is it going to be displayed in your school, college, in event hall, wherever the venue is? So is this a physical poster, or is it going to be a something what you are making for social media, or people more going to see on the mobile, because or they're going to see on a laptop? The reason you need to know this is because then you select the size and shape accordingly. So for the stuff on the mobile, usually portrait, so you see more like vertical type, whereas on the laptop more like 16:9, so more like what you see on my screen right now, in that shape. If you're making on a social media, then obviously there are specific sizes as well, which we're going to see in a minute. So if you know that who is it for, that's useful. You need to know what, after you have answered for first two questions, you obviously know what exactly you're going to be making. So are you going to be making a poster, card, flyer? Is it a Facebook cover, or is it an Instagram post? And there are many more. Okay. Once you know all that, then obviously you have to, based on the theme, you have to search the background image. So whatever the image has to be suited size. So you try to search that image, and we're going to do that. Then obviously you have to decide on the text content. So what text going to be on your poster? And then if there are other stuff like timing, location details, and health and safety. So for example, if you're making a food menu, it's important to put the allergy information. So if there is the food contains nuts. If you're preparing for an event, you have to think of the access for the disabled people. And if you're making some other content, then any other warnings. So these are the other stuff, important stuff to be go on your poster. So we're going to give a try ourselves for today's theme. We have a Holi coming on the 20th. It's an Indian festival. So we're going to try to make a greeting card for Holi. Okay. And to save time, obviously, I have thought about some content already. So what text content I'm going to put them. So, I try to just pretend that we're going to have an event for Holi. We will call it Rang De London. We call it, some stuff on the flyer to go, organic colors, live music, dole, yummy food, some dates. So I have pretended everything, and the venue, location basically, and the timing. So, and then we try to make a Holi greeting card as well. So we may start with the Holi greeting card, So it's some homework I have done to make this session go smooth. So we're going to create the design. So you click on the create the design, and then you come up with the different, what do you exactly want to make? Are you making a Facebook cover? Sorry, let me go back. Say, are you making a Facebook cover? You're making Instagram story post. So in this case, I'm going to make a card. So let's go to the card. So you can see there are plenty here, and you need to know what you're making. So I don't want to make social media. I just want to make a card. So let's go 1 second. So home, and home will give you a card. So flyer, and 1 second, say card. So let's use the card. So if I click on a card, it will lay down a lot of already made cards. Say, you have option to choose these cards and then change the text as per your need. So, you can use this card and then change the stuff, change the text, or you can have your own image, which is what we're going to do. So for Oli, let's say we want to use, so you have to decide the theme. In this case, I think we're going to say, let's use something like this. Okay. So, okay. Or I can start with blank as well, but let's start with this. Okay. So, we can write. We have our text ready. So obviously you have to, if you're doing in the real world, you will have to think of the text before, beforehand, put some thought in it, and then take it from there. So I think that doesn't go well. Let me do control. So I'm going to say happy Holi here. Happy Holi. And you can see here, I can change the font size. So if it is 90.5 and I want to make it 80, I can do that. Sorry. Say it was happy Holi. I wanted to change some. So you can see I can change the size. I can change color. All right. Simple. I can keep it white, but obviously it won't be visible. So again, I do Control Z. Sometimes it take away the text. So we're gonna try to keep it now this time. Okay, you can keep it center aligned. All right, let's try to change the background image as well. So I want to bring my own image. So what I'm going to do is uploads here, click uploads, and then try to upload an image. Say for this session purpose, I already selected some images, which I thought, okay, might be useful. So I'm going to upload an image just to show you guys how to do this and try to use this. It's more suited to Holi. And what we can do is position wise, we can push this backwards. So your happy Holi is now in the front. Now you can see the color is not visible. So at this case, I'm trying to use white color. And I would want to reduce the spacing because so that's line spacing this way, but you can see it's so flexible that I can choose to do certain things. Now, let's say, how do you go about selecting images? So obviously, you will not gonna make a holy all the time, holy greeting. You might be doing something for your business. You might have a specific promoting yoga. You might be doing some nature walks. So you might have something. So there are a lot of stock photographs available online which are free. So Burst is one of them. Other one is a stock snap.io. So you can go there and you can select the different images based on what you're trying to do. Okay. There's a one which I come across recently. So there's another one, a Pixel. This is also very good. So you can find a very good quality images free for commercial use. So you can actually not use them only personally or for charity, but you can actually use them for commercial use. And they are very good resolution photographs. You can make a like any kind of poster here. So if you had a like invitation card for your anniversary function, if you had a specific birthday card, or you had ice cream party, you can look out for the photo suited to your theme. And I come across this guy, Jay Mantri, maybe based in US. Uh, it sounds like he has his own good photography. He does some abstract photography of the locations. So I have used one of his photograph for one of the art. But basically there are these good websites out there where you can actually get the photo for free of cost. All you have to do is go there, free download, and it will download free on your machine. And it's a good resolution, high resolution photos for free. And you can use that for, as a background for your business or anything. For Holi, what I did is gone on Google, search Holi, search for images, and then downloaded one of the photo from here. So because Holi is obviously difficult to find on the stock photos as such. In fact, I tried to search Holi and it came back no. So it's all depend on the metadata. Sometimes like what text they put. Oh, I found Holi actually. All right, I use different website. So yeah, you can find Holi, some pictures here as well. And you select the one you want and then download. So in today's case, I already had downloaded the photo, and you can download the photo and upload that as per your need. Now, obviously with a happy Holi, you want to give another message with this. So let's make this a small, say happy Holi on this side, and your message here, which is, you don't see this text, but there is a text here. Uh, this was a default text we took from the card, and then we want to change it. So there is another way. Now this text and this box is connected, so we're going to ungroup it. So there is ungroup here. That means now I should be able to move this box separately. And obviously you can add your own like text from here, so you can get different fonts. We're going to see that as well in a minute, but you can get a different fonts, different style of the text, and keep the background. So you can start off your own. You don't need to use the exactly same font you had before, like from the card. You are free to choose loads of things yourself. So we're going to do some of it as we go. So now I'm just going to copy this text, which I already had. So because I'm making a card for the Holi. So wishing you and your family a very bright, colorful, and joyful Holi, right? And let's say, so let's keep this like a little bit. So you have to use a little bit of judgment yourself here, like how to make it look good. Say, and then say you want to obviously increase the font because it looks so tiny at the moment. Let's keep it 18. Or again, you can change font from here as well. So if you don't like this font, you want to use another font, just the font, you can do so. So I use different font now. Here you can see I can change spacing, which I showed you last time, to make it look nice. Say, okay, I don't like and A and D, so I might use ampersand, different way of writing and. So you can do that. And I want to say, with love and best wishes, Arvind. Or maybe Arvind, maybe start from my family name. So Manishka, Adit, and so on. So your family, whoever it is, right? For now, let me make it simple, Arvind Maheshwari. So, and I think I can break this down as well, just so that it looks nice. And then we can try to change, make it more like visible. So you can see the color is less visible, so we can try to use different colors to see what makes it more visible. That makes it visible. Okay, I don't like this color, too black, so I want to make it different color. So I can try, you can see I can try different colors. It's not a big deal. Or you can go from white, and then you can try to make white a different color. So go either way, and you can change your base. You want to play in the green, you want to make it like green side, you can do that. You want to do blue, you want to do, maybe because the background is green already, you might want to choose different color, and then vary your color from here to different. You can have, obviously it's less visible, we can see here clearly, so I'm going to change it to something what I had before, black, and try to change it a little bit. No, I think the black is more visible, say, or maybe white. So guys, tell me which color you want. Okay, no answer. Maybe you're on mute. So let's keep it white, and let's keep this color as a different. And I can't change the font in the same box, so I might have to break this down into two boxes if I want to have a different font here. But let's keep it simple for now and make it this in the same. So here it is, a holy greeting card. And I want to reduce little spacing so it fits in well. How about this? So was it easy? I guess so. If you're saying nothing, then I hope it was easy. I think it's less visible here. What we can do, other things I want to show you, is with the photo. So with the photograph, if you want, you can use different filters, and these filters allow you to sort of change the photo into different style. So sometimes your text can be more visible by changing different filters for your photo. I think we all use these on the phones a lot, so we should be familiar with how to use filters. uh, we can adjust the photo. So I'll tell you this, I tend to use this a lot. I make photos blur sometimes, so that makes your text more visible as well. And color, you can change the tint of color. You can make it less colorful, the background image. So you can do loads of things. All you have to do, select the image, so you click on the, not on the text, just on the image, and then use filters. Try to go on something which you like, and then use adjust. And if you want to manually adjust something like more contrast, less contrast, more brightness, simple. And for this, as I told you, I try to use blur sometimes. So blur makes the text more visible. And let's give a finishing touch to this. 80. So let's give a little finishing touch just so that we can use something else. So what else you can use is, there are elements here. And think of this, for example, if you want a specific, and if you are a free subscriber, you get certain things free and certain things are chargeable. So I usually tends to use free stuff, graphics point of view, and you can use these graphics, and a lot of them are free as well. So let's say if I wanted to bring this graphic, I can bring it, and I was making like something to say something is for save earth or something, then I might use this graphic. If it is simply like, now if I want to bring my happy holy in this blob, in this round thing, so I'll try to do that. Let me see if I can do it. Let's try to make it small. And can I do change, say, position backwards, and then 1 second. Okay, I should be able to change the text. Okay, there is an unlock and lock facility, which I wasn't aware before, but basically you can, somehow it's not letting me type in this box. So ignore for a minute. I don't know why. But in past, I have obviously typed in these kind of shapes. So let me try this one. Okay, yeah, if there is a charge for your event, uh, you can put these kind of different arts. Say, I don't know why this is not working at the moment, but you should be able to edit as well. It's just that maybe something is, oh yeah, I was inside 2 seconds ago. And because this is online, sometimes it does do funny things, and it doesn't work, like, but you have to be patient with these kind of things, and then uh, it does work. Say, at the moment somehow it's not letting me, because this is graphics, I believe. But if I was to take now, I think all I want is bulb on this. So for now, I'll just show you how to put the bulb, and I can change color of bulb again as well. I make it red, blue, green, whatever. So let's make it white for sake of it. Okay, so let's say I'm not able to use the graphics, but I'll show you maybe later on in the, like, offline, probably send you a video how to edit the graphics. It's not working right now. I don't know why. Let's say we have made this card. Now, how do we download? So you can download as a PNG, JPEG, so JPG image file, or you can download as a PDF. Okay, and obviously MP4 as well, but you have to pay for it. Wherever this crown symbol is, you have to pay for that thing. So normally I download as a PNG, sorry, JPEG, which is a very common sort of image, and this is our greeting card we made. I can see there is a white band there. So there is a little white band. Guys, one thing, do you see on my screen that 5 minutes remaining? So what will happen is, because this is a free subscription of Zoom, you may get disconnected after 5 minutes. But I think we'll try to finish in 5 minutes, and we'll take it from sort of there. But if you get disconnected, don't worry, it's not you. It's because this is a free subscription of the conference call we're using. So yeah, you can see here, you have a nice greeting card here, Holy, which I can send on a Facebook, I can send on WhatsApp, everywhere. I can download this as a PDF as well. Did I do PNG before? Maybe let's do PDF standard, and it can come as a document as well. Okay. Now, obviously, certainly I don't like certain things on my card, which is basically this white band in the bottom. So I can go there and I can say, okay, I'm going to drag this image like this. So I'm not getting this white very easy again. I just did it, and I'm going to download again PDF standard, and we're going to see that the white border, which was on the last photograph, is not going to come in this new one. So very simple, straightforward way to make things. I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so. I think we have enough time to sort of do this. But let's try to give a go and try to make this an event. The same card, I'm now trying to make an event. Okay, let's see. We'll try. We'll try to make this an event. Say, oh wow, what happened there? Okay, say if you were to say celebrate the Holi, and you wanted to say, okay, we have a Rang De London, so obviously Rang De London should be visible. So we will not say this here, yummy food. So let's put it this way, and then get rid of this for a minute. Or maybe use different font altogether. Let's use different font. Let's use different font, something like, let's use this. It's too big, so we can make it small. Try to bring that on. It's not. And let's take another one. So I don't know whether you noticed, all I did is I went there and I also dragged it as well. So, and I found that easier than obviously clicking and it's going anywhere where I don't want it to go. So I went there. Oh, 1 second, let me delete this other thing. I went there and I just clicked, it went anywhere. Whereas if I drag this, it goes where I want. So maybe prefer dragging. Now we're going to use this font rather than the other font and try to do this from scratch. It's the same thing. Okay, 1 second. Sorry guys, 1 second. When you do Control Z, it doesn't know because it's online. It doesn't know how much, how many steps it has to go in behind. So, okay, now I have got this text. I'm gonna bring it in the, make it small. 1 second. You have to be sometimes be patient with this because it's all online. What? Sorry, I'm not able to edit this, but let's say happy Holi here. And so this is different text we are using. And I want to take this on the top. Whenever I click something, it's happening this. So basically it's trying to overlay the picture on each other. And I want to make this color white. I want to move this on the top. So come on. There must be a way. Okay, now I can do it. So I have to make it really tiny to be able to do this. I'll ungroup this so I can get rid of this, this one. So happy Holi, let's call it. We wanted this to call. So we have 1 minute to finish. I'm going to overrun this a little bit. I hope you guys have a time. We're going to just overrun by like 5-6 minutes. Try to sort of do this. Make a quick event thing. So we want to call this event Rang de London. So I hope you guys stay for another 5-10 minutes and we finish this in 5-10 minutes. Now we take another font from here and let's take it simple this time, which allows us to sort of, okay, not a good way. So we want to call it Rang de London. This is the event. And we want to, sorry. We're going to put the name of the venue, etc. So let's put that here. And then change the color to maybe make it yellow. No, yellow is less visible. So I think mostly because it's so colorful background, you have to use probably white. Try to make it small. And try to make it left aligned rather than the right aligned. And then here, say sometimes what I've done is rather than having the date here, we can take date from here to here. And then it is more visible. We can ungroup, so I can independently extend this like this and bring it on one line or I can make it small individually. Say, let's make it more small, 12, make it bold. Say, I think this was good here. And this one. So you adjust different places, different things, and sorry, this one we want to make it small because it's so big. All right. And we want to say that, so the location is here. Let's make it small a little bit, this one as well. And what we want to say is yummy food and stuff. So let's bring this all the time. Does that. Make this small. Ungroup. Get rid of these extra text. So some text is hiding. And I want this yummy food stuff here on the middle. And we can make it a small again. So maybe 28. And obviously, we have realized that white is more visible color on this background. So something like this. And we want to get rid of this. So another way is just delete this and it will be. So yeah, you can make for your events as well. It's a bit of work, as you can see. And there is a feature. It looks to me that you can overlap images and get a feature of each other on the images. But obviously, this bandit didn't look well because it's less visible. So that's how you can make something for your events as well. And again, just download as a standard PDF, and you will have, or download as a JPEG, and you will have something which you can share with people on the phone or on the WhatsApp. Just to show you some past works, just to give you some very, very quickly the ideas with the end. I have used this to make greeting cards, save the date stuff. So, for my family in the past, so just to give you some perspective, what else you can make. So I use our own photos to make this. Obviously, you have seen these on the MMUK events. We have used this. We used this for Anand Mela last year, Mahesh Nami time. We have done something. So I've made a proper invitation card for a birthday party using the family photos. So all that is possible. It's a family get together. So all that is possible if you use Canva. There are loads of things you can do, and just be aware of those things we talked about in the beginning. Who you are making for, what is your target audience, and whether they're going to be watching on the mobile or on the laptop. Based on that, you choose the specific size. So if you're aware of those, you can do loads of things. And when you go on this, a lot of things are ready-made for you. So you don't have to do it like the way I have done it from scratch for your own suitable projects. You can pick everything which is ready-made and you just change the text. You can literally take this and say, so sometimes you have this grid in the background. That means the image behind is the copyright and paid. So it's not free, but let's say free race or something. So you can make anything. You just take it and make it ready-made. You don't have to sort of start from scratch every time like we did. And you can make loads of things. So that's, I think, pretty much end of our session today. Now, guys, tell me if you have any questions. Okay.
How to share?
Why is it so laggy?
Why it is so slow? Because what's happening is when you're working with the creative stuff, right? In the background, some a lot of you're trying to go through the internet on the server. You're trying to move the objects. So if it's on your own machine or laptop, it's more faster. But because it's happening all on the server somewhere in the cloud, so that's why sometimes there is a latency and sort of delays.
Okay.
So if you had a tool on your own like system, it will be more faster. But you can see what we are doing is something anywhere, and something like we are making from nothing to something really nice stuff. So that's why it's kind of slow. And you have to have a patience with this. But once you learn it, you can make loads of stuff which you have seen. Any more questions?
I have a question. Is Kavana like Photoshop?
It is like Canva is effectively a Photoshop online for free. And not only that, it gives you a lot of ideas itself. So you don't have to stick with you don't have to come up with the scratch like I have done for Holi, the card we made. If you go create design and then you go on here, and let's say you know what you're making. So you're making a let's say you're making a something for, I don't know what you guys use more, but let's say you're making a graphic. Just go on a graphic and you will have loads of ideas ready made for you. All you have to do is go and select, okay, am I making something for my office? Am I making something for birthday? Okay, here you go. And then you have to just type in, change the thing, right? Okay, I'm doing some picnic, so just go and start, doing yourself. And you don't have to come up with from scratch. And I suggest you start basic like this, and then slowly you get used to doing more difficult stuff. So let's say you're having a barbecue party in your house, right? And your parents are calling the friends and family. So you say barbecue party at Rati's or something. So I don't know what your family name is. Put your family name, and then make up something from which is already there. Some party, you can make all that stuff. So the good thing about this is you get loads of ideas already there. All you've got to do is change the text and something is ready. Once it's ready, you just download. And it's effectively a Photoshop, but loads of ideas there. And it's very flexible and loads of text are there. You have seen a lot of text and a lot of artwork. So you don't have to come up with a new, your own thing. You think that this will look nice with this, it's already there.
Oh.
More questions?
No.
Okay, fantastic. So thanks for your time. I taken 39 minutes of your Sunday. And obviously, some guys joined before to see whether it's working or not. So thanks a lot for giving your time. I hope you found this interesting or useful. I am gonna send a short survey, which will go to whoever registered in the email after this, so that you guys can give us a feedback if it was good and what would you like to see next. Again, good luck with canva.com. It's straightforward, simple, and do try to use it. And you never know, we may come up with a competition in the future for you to make something which we use for MMUK as well. So thanks a lot for your time. With that note, have a rest of good weekend. Bye.
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 Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Thanks. Bye all. I'm going to close this meeting.